the sign over here, and I'm gonna put the bow right here. So lining this up before we even get started, I know that here's my rail. I need to put my mounts right here in line with this and this. So kind of right here and right here, so I can attach my sign like this, okay? So I'm just going to move that, flip this over. I'm gonna take my glue and just put a little swirl. I need one right here. A little swirl. Need one right there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this is my trick. Find something heavy. This is heavy right next to me. Richard loaded up my water. So I'm gonna turn this over here, and I'm just going to place it, nope, it's gonna tip over. I'm gonna find, let's see what we can find heavy. What do we got? We have a spool board. So I'm gonna set this over here off camera and place it right on the sign. So it's going to add pressure to make those cable tie mounts stick, okay? Now, I love these bases that we have. This is the 10-inch, even the 15-inch, they still have the same number of ties. I'm gonna use a full pipe cleaner. You could probably get away with using half if you wanted to, because you're gonna see how much we're gonna cut off on the end. So if you really wanted to stretch your supplies here, you could probably get away with doing half of a pipe cleaner, okay? And when I twist it, I'm making sure I twist it on the wood part and not towards the opening, because then the pipe cleaner likes to move the mesh, okay? So we're just gonna go all the way around like this and put these on here. So these would be perfect for like if you're doing parties or teaching a class. Hi, Tamara. Betty said it was -1 this morning. No, thank you. We're freezing over here with our 38 degrees. Oh, it says it's 49 now. It was 38 when we got here this morning. We're all freezing. But Nikki, turn the heater off in here because I'll start to sweat. Every time I'm on Facebook Live, I get hot. But no, we're not turning the fan on. We're just turning the heater off. So, what else is going on? New designs coming. I ordered some Mardi Gras beads, which just came in literally right before I went live. So we're going to finish up some Mardi Gras kits. Those are big for us. Last year I painted a bead dog. If you guys don't know what that is, it's absolutely the cutest little thing. Funky looking thing for Mardi Gras. Someone actually asked for us to paint another one. I'm like, uh-oh. So we're going to attempt it again this year. Hi, Debbie. Welcome. I'm so glad you caught me live. Okay, so if you guys just joined me, this is already prepped because I did it yesterday. This is part 2 of the kit that we showed off. This particular kit comes with 2 projects. So when I was working on yesterday's, which is this, when I was working on this one yesterday, we cut everything at the same time. So normally I don't cut my pieces ahead of time. I do it with you to show you. So if you want to see how I started it, that would be yesterday's live. This is 10-inch mesh and it's cut in 20 inches. Okay, so let me move all this stuff. And I left my mesh here. I still have leftovers, even from doing 2 projects. I have a little bit left over. And this is what I do. Let me grab my clip. Now that we're looking overhead, you guys want to see what it is I do. Let me grab a weight. I'll just use my tailboard. Okay. So you're gonna hold your mesh down, okay? What you're gonna do is you're gonna roll one end like this, clip it, flip it around, and then you're gonna roll this in. Ooh, the jets are out. Can you hear that? And then I'm not gonna clip this one that's in my hand. I'm going to ruffle it down the middle to my other clip. Now this is a more like strategic way to do it. The way I did it yesterday was like fast because I do it in the air on my body. But this is easier. And then I take so it's like an hourglass, right? You're in the middle and out. Take the two. Here's the rolls. Here's the rolls. Take the two rolls and I come here and I pinch it open like that. So this is going to be nice and full. Oh, see, I just did it in the air. Nice and full. Skip this, its neighbor, you go to the next one. If you didn't want to do 20 inches on here, you can get away with 15 inches and you could do a pancake style. I think it's all a preference of what you like to do for the smaller wreaths. This is value mesh, so it doesn't have any foil in it. It's kind of see-through. That one's kind of, I'm gonna use the scissors. But it still works, right? So roll it, clip it, unstick it, flip it. It got stuck when I flipped it around. And then scrunch it down the middle. I first saw this, my friend Tiffany did this on a tutorial. And I'm putting ruffle side down. So I know if you guys know what that means here's the roll here on the top. Those are going down. So skip one, come here. Am I seeing anything? Yes, both projects come together. So I wanted to show you how I would do that. Now, here's some food for thought too, okay? When we are doing the kits, look at the, oh, look, I forgot how to do this. Look at the technique that I'm doing and don't get hung up on the colors. Well, Carrie's doing this kit like this. I need to know how to do this other kit. The technique is the same. Don't get hung up on the colors, okay? Doesn't matter the mesh color, the ribbon, any of that. Look at how I'm doing the base and do it with your mesh. You don't have to buy our kits. It makes it real easy for some people, okay? And if you have your own stash, look at how I do the base and then decide, okay, I like the way that looks. I'm gonna try it that way. That's how you learn how to do your own bases and get it going. Same thing with how you make a bow, right? Look at how someone made a bow and then learn how to do it that way. Okay, so this is something I haven't done before because I never have it prepped ahead of time. But remember what I talked about is doing like the layers. This is the first layer. I'm gonna add my ribbon at this point. So if you're the type that likes to prep ahead of time and get everything cut and then do your project, you can do your mesh and your ribbon in layers. So this is the first layer, and then when I come back and do these pipe cleaners here, the ties with the mesh, that's gonna be a second layer, okay? So take your ribbon, and you're gonna fold it in half. I like to crease mine right here so I know where the middle is, and then line it up because we have 1.5 inch with 2.5 inch. And I'm pushing my finger, my pointer finger, up in the middle like this, and then bringing my edges over. So I saw Tammy do this and I just loved it. And I like the way my other wreath came out when I did it that way. And then just place that in your tie like this, okay? You can kind of see it. Let me move this out of the way. So take your ribbon, line it up, fold it in half. Hi, Blanche. She called it a bow tie. So it's just folded 3 times, folded in the middle up, and these ones are folded this way. Oh, so the middle's folded down and these ones are folded this way. And then right here, this is gonna go right on my thing here. When Melissa does her pancake She does hers in layers too. And I'm open to trying new things that, you know, all these people are super successful, and I'm open to trying things that they suggest to see if it works for me too. It's already coming out cute. I love these colors. You guys know pink is my brand color, so I just love it. And I love bright colors anyways. Okay, there's that. Now let's do the second part. Okay, I'm gonna take this, put our weight, roll the mesh, clip it. Super curly, so just wants to roll back on me. And now this is the second layer, so I'm gonna come over here. This is gonna go right on top, like this. Oh, slipped out of my hand. So I'm gonna make sure this mesh is on top of this set over here. And I get my rolls, and I'm gonna pinch it open. And I like my mesh rolled down like that, okay? So it's okay, we're not done fluffing things here. We don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna do it all at the same time. So we have our tie, our ribbon, fold it up the middle, then the sides. I'm gonna make sure this mesh is covering, so it's like that. Fix my ribbon. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Why does it keep freezing, Rosemary? I don't know. Is it freezing for anybody else? Betty, I have been going live at 2 p.m. Pacific time since COVID hit, since April of 2000. So if someone else does it,
no, I think she means
that's it.
start your business.
Oh, I don't know. Hot Mesh Mom was born September of 2017. And then I was gonna say, I don't know who goes live at 2 p.m. The only one I know is Brooke Refabbed Boutique goes live, because I get their little, you know, sale, new arrivals. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even. I bought some shoes from them and they are so cute, but I have wide feet. So it has to be like when I'm not bloated, I guess. Or I have to lose some weight all the way down to my feet so they can fit, or get some skinny socks. Because with my socks that I have now, they're super tight. It's okay, it's okay. Not here. Pamela, or who said that? Oh, it's Rosemary. Rosemary, I would say it's your internet connection. It might be where you're at. I'm on my, so I have my phone. I'm actually streaming on my camera with my phone through the app, the Mevo app. And then I'm watching on my laptop. I'm not getting anything. So I don't know if it's where you're at or how we can fix it. Sometimes when the Mevo doesn't connect, it's because it's a Facebook issue. But if nobody else is having issues, I don't know. I would say go out and come back in. Because sometimes that happens to me, but then it's usually like a Facebook issue. And it's not necessarily anything that we did or didn't do or internet. Okay, so this one here. Hi, Georgie. Carrie. Oh, Rita, wide. Like, I wear a size 7, but my toes are like wide. They're also white, super white.
Paddles.
Yes. So sometimes I can wear a 7.5, but then it's just too big on me. But when I got the Converse that I have now, they were tight on me, and now I've just been wearing it for what, over a year, 2 years, I don't know, over a year. Oh shoot, look, I didn't even do the mesh. They have loosened up on me, so I just probably have to wear those shoes. They're cute. They got some leopard print on them, or cheetah or whatever. I just say animal print because I never know if it's leopard or cheetah. So, recap. This is a 10-inch base. We're adding an 8-inch sign. The mesh is 10-inch, cut at 20 inches. The ribbon tails, you see we have 8 ties. We have 2 different kinds of ribbon. It's cut at 10 inches. And then we have some teal jelly over here that comes with the kit. The other project had purple jelly. This one has teal jelly, and we'll add that as a bow when we're done. Okay, and then when I'm done with this, then we're gonna do our tubing and check on our sign, and then make our bow, and then we're done. All the prep was done yesterday, so this will be a quick live. Okay, that's what it looks like without doing any fluffing of the ribbon. I'm gonna add the tubing, then we're gonna start fluffing. And let me get this untangled. Look, it's a mess. This one was actually nice, and it wasn't all kinky like some of them do, you know. Debbie, they are a time saver, and I love them. If you want to see them in action, like just by themselves, I do have a video. I think it's on the blog. Is the ribbon tail board video on the blog? It is, huh?
Should be.
Yeah, we have the video on the blogs if you want to see like more tutorial style videos. It's hotmeshmomblog.com, and yeah, so there's 4. Let's see how many I can get out of here. I'm cutting them at 18 inches. There's 6, there's 8, and then I just have a little bit left here. I'll save this for something else, because the project yesterday, I put 2 of these in each. This one, I'm just gonna put 1. So take your tubing, you fold it over like this, so you have both the ends. You just grab it across, and it makes a little bow tie, and that's gonna go right into your twist tie. Twist it off a couple times. You can even come here and like pinch this up. I want this tubing to be, you know, standing out. If you had any ornaments, or you know, I like to use the glitter balls, you can add them. This does not come with any, so I'm gonna clip this off. Get my wire cutters. I'm gonna clip it off just so there's a little nub right here, and then I'm going to bend it down like that. And then this is where you can open up your ribbon. Okay, so we're just gonna go all the way around, placing the tubing and fixing the ribbon. So remember at the beginning I said you might consider doing half of a pipe cleaner if it's too long for you. You don't have to, but you can consider it, because you see how much I'm cutting off here. So I'm just gonna like separate these and have these sticking up. I should have separated these beforehand, but that's okay. I'm just gonna do it like that. Actually, I'm gonna have this one coming up this way, because I like the way that it looks standing out. We'll just leave it until I see if I like it that way. They are, Rita. We love them. You guys can tell the things that I love because we do a lot of it. And the reason why I'm doing these two back to back is because we had some questions about how you would do something. So even if you don't have a kit and you're throwing together your own supplies, see how I do the base and then you take it from there. I'm just the inspiration. You don't have to do it the same way I am. Figure out what you like, what's comfortable for you, and then do it that way. Honestly, you guys, just because someone does something a certain way doesn't mean that you have to. That's why I love the wreath rails. You don't have to do a big bougie wreath. You don't have to do a big bougie bow. You can have your showstoppers, you know, that are big over the top. Those are going to be priced way more than, you know, everyday stuff. But for everyday, or if you're teaching classes, you know, it adds up. This is something that could be for a gift, especially right now, right? Put in a cubicle, on a bedroom door, on a bathroom door. I don't know. Where would you put these guys? I always say the same things. Cubicle, teachers, nurses station, could be boss's gift. What else? Truckers. Oh yeah, Nancy had a good idea yesterday. Truckers. You could take make one for a trucker, and wouldn't that be cute? Like a little piece of home they can travel with and hang it up inside their cab, right? Especially if you're a wreath maker and your significant other's on the road. Make them a little 12-inch, a little wreath like this, right? Campers. Darlene is one for the campers because campers have very small spaces. They don't have a lot of room, one, to store a bunch of wreaths, okay, or to hang it, but you still want to have like a little piece of home with you, especially if people are living in their campers. That's something you don't have to do without. You see, I'm just opening these up, making sure it's, you know, still there. It's so cute. Look at these colors, are so bright. Two more. And you see I kind of twist it off like 3 times. Clip it so there's a little nub right here. Take that and just pinch it right back down in line with the rest of the pipe cleaner. Pinch this up. I want this tubing sticking out. Open these guys up. And I think that bow tie way of the ribbon is helping it stand up in a way to where it's not funky, you know? And I just posted earlier, do you decorate for Valentine's or for Mardi Gras? Because they're usually, well, Mardi Gras this year is March 1st, so you can really decorate for both. But I know Mardi Gras was off last year. They didn't have parades, right? So I'm sure people want to just go all out and decorate this year. So we don't decorate anything like that here in Las Vegas. But a lot of my customer base does, not only for unfinished projects for you guys to make for your customers, but my own customer base loves our finished Mardi Gras stuff. And it's just so happy. It's because it's all gaudy and funky and full of color, and basically you could just throw whatever you want on it, and as long as it's the Mardi Gras colors, it works, right? Okay, look at how cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, before we do anything else, you're gonna need another pipe cleaner. We're actually gonna need a few more. We're gonna need 2 for the sign and 1 to hang it with. So you know every single tie is where a bar is. I'm going to just look at this, even though I'm standing over it, I'm gonna look at this and say, okay, this one is gonna be my top. I'm gonna take my pipe cleaner, I'm gonna feed it through like this. It's gonna go this way. And then I'm gonna take this as an X pattern, twist it on itself. I'm twisting it really nice and snug to where if I pulled on this, it's not going to come out. And then the ends of the pipe cleaner, I'm just kind of smashing to the rest of it so it doesn't scratch. But this part, you're going to fold it in or roll it in so it's inside the rail, and it's like this. So all you have out here is this smooth, fluffy hanger to hang your wreath with, okay? So now let's check on our sign. It's over here. Perfect. It's gonna go right here. Guys, look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh. So take your thingies here, and we're just going to twist it off like this. Twist it off like this. So at the beginning, remember I lined it up where I wanted to put my cable tie mounts. If I had put it right here and right here, that would be awkward because then I'd have to put it in the middle, which it would work there too, but I kind of want it offset right here. And then I'm going to put that teal ribbon right here for the bow. So we're going in. All I'm going to do is kind of move this tie a little bit, take the end of my pipe cleaner. I have my hand in the back. I'm going to push this pipe cleaner through, feel where the wreath rail is, the wood part, so I can get that secured. Oops. Okay, I got that one. Now the second one. So it splits the bar. So I don't want to put it through the same slot or on the same side of the wood, because then it's not going to stay to anything. You're just going to have it to the mesh. I'll flip it around and show you. And then position it where you want it. Remember, oh, see, look, I didn't even keep it. I have to move this. The top is right here. That would have been all the way to the side. So, oops, come back over here. Make sure you watch where your top is, because I wasn't, and I almost put it way too high up. Okay. Aw, Rita, are you selling online? Because there's a big niche for that. If you didn't sell it locally, I would try selling it online. It's like for us, we don't decorate anything. There's nothing here that screams Mardi Gras, but people buy it because they decorate elsewhere. So when I do the first one, just do it loosely because I don't want it to be too tight. Now I'm going to come back over here. See, that one's too tight, but I'm going to leave it until I get this positioned. I'm just going to push this mesh down a little bit to help me. See, I don't want this ribbon smushed either. Okay. Here's my top, so it's going to go right there. Make way for my pipe cleaner. I'm just going to push it through right there. I push the pipe cleaner through the mesh because I want it to be balanced on something. I don't want it to be like just lost and straight down to the wood. So let me get that through there. There we go. And now this one is kind of poofy, so I'm just going to lay it down a little bit more. Pull my pipe cleaners. So it's going to look, here's my top. It's going to be like that. And now I'm going to just flip it over. You can see, this is what I'm talking about. Make sure you have a pipe cleaner here and here, or here and here. You want to split this so it's nice and secure on the wood. I'm twisting it off near the opening. Now we can cut this because that one was a little bit extra long. And then take this part and you're going to push it down into the wreath, okay? This one was a little tight, so I'm going to give it a little bit of slack. Just a little bit. I don't want it so loose that it's just going to be falling off the sign. And the same thing, I'm going to twist this off right here near the opening, okay? And you can see I have one on this side and one on this side. I'm just going to trim this a little bit. Take this cut part, I'm just going to push it down in to the wreath so you don't even see it. And now there's that. And then, you know, I turned it over. Things got moved. We're just going to move things around. That's my brother coughing. You don't have to be sorry. It's all right. Yes, be sorry. Okay, so here's this. You see I'm just moving pieces around, but look at how cute that is. This is so fun. Now, this is the teal because we have teal in the sign. We're going to make a 3-loop bow. All I'm going to do is open this up. This is 1 yard, okay? And what I did yesterday is I think I did 5-inch tail to start and then an 8-inch loop. I think that was familiar, right? 8-inch loop. I'm just going to keep going back and forth. This is jelly, so it is really, I don't want to say difficult, but it is because it's plastic. If you can't do this in your hand, use a bow maker. I'm just going to do my best because it's, I mean, look, it's, you can see that it's plastic, right? And then flip this over. Then we have a tail. It's hard to scrunch, but you just need a little pinch, okay? So we have 3 loops and 2 tails, and it's gonna be so cute. So I need another pipe cleaner. I thought I got 3 out. I guess not. Another pipe cleaner. I'm gonna pinch it as hard as I can and twist it. I love jelly. Love, love, love. I used to have just on my shelf, not using it. And then if you guys have been with me for a while, Damon came to Las Vegas and came to my house one time and he was like, we're using it. I'm like, okay. And then look at this. We're just gonna put this cute little bow right here. Richard just walked in. Hi, Richard.
Hi.
And we're just gonna put this cute little bow right here. Okay. Take your pipe cleaners. We're gonna feed it through the mesh. Same thing we did with the sign. I'm gonna go down to the base.
Can you move over just a little bit to your left?
Oh.
You got it.
And then pull this down. Don't pull it so tight that it looks smashed. I just want to get it down in here and then see how I was positioning the ribbon so it comes popping out just like that. Now, if you have your own mesh or your own ribbon, you want to make your own bow, add it to that, put the jelly in there. This is just like very basic, getting you started. And then as you grow your business, or if this is a hobby, you're going to have your own stash. Because when you buy a roll of ribbon, most of the time we're not using it on one project unless you're loading it up. But we have all of our stash everywhere, right? So if you have something extra to add in, you can. And all I'm gonna do is dovetail these ends without clipping my finger. Like that. And then up and out of there, like that. Okay, you ready? I'm gonna change the camera around. Gonna move this one. So this is part 1 of the kit. This is part 2. One kit makes both of these right here. From start to finish, if you purchase this kit, watch yesterday's live, watch today, and this is how you put them together, how I would put them together. So when I hang it up, I'm gonna come over here, and this is where I start fluffing it out and making sure the ribbon is pointed the way I want it to be. You know, now that we have the sign on here, we can move some of this ribbon so it's kind of popping on the sign here. Do whatever. How stinking cute is this? And that little pop of green right there, so cute. It's super far away. I'll hold it up here. So this is today and this is yesterday. I did not add anything extra. Everything here is what you're getting in the kit, okay? How cute, like for you and your best friend. If you have a girls' night, that would be so fun. 1 kit, 2 people, 2 gifts. I love it. So there we go, you guys.